Pom.
That she diet is strictly West Indian cocoa tea. Singing to me, Koko, honey baby Koko, Koko, sugar daddy Koko.
Good night, good night. Yes, man, we have a special guest tonight. Yes, man. It's Easter weekend, so we're gonna take you guys all the way back to our childhood in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we have a special guest tonight. She have two books out right about now. Growing Up in Vincy and Uniquely Vincy by Nicolette Spring. So good night, good night. Bring my guest on tonight, Miss Nicolette. Good night.
Good night, DJ Saint. Good night to the Limers, wherever you are.
You look all festive tonight. I like that. Yeah, your Vincy hat.
Everything Vincy tonight.
Understand the mission. I like that. I like that. So, yes, before we go any further, I know some people know you, but just give us a little background about who is Nicholas Spring for the newcomers.
All right, so Dr. Nicolette Spring is a country girl. She was born in Dixon. She grew up in O'Brien's Valley and Mangrove, and she currently lives in New York. However, she's a Vincy, she's a Vincy, she's a Vincy. She's always in Vincy. She's everything about Vincy. A former teacher and now working in the finance industry. A CEO of a nonprofit organization which gives back to education in St. Vincent, and a community advocate.
Nice, nice. So just touch a little bit on the non-profit because I know you don't do a lot of work in St. Vincent, so I see the videos and stuff. So just touch a little bit on that for us.
So the nonprofit, the main aspect of it is to give scholarships to preschool students. The reason why preschool students, that's where education starts. And some mothers are having a hard time sending their toddlers to school. So that's where I come in. I give them the help with the tuition and the food and the clothing, etc. Khaled, good night. Sorry. I have to hail up my brother.
Yeah, man, you must.
Apart from that, we also anything educational, be it school supplies for anyone, people in need. Sometimes we pay school fees, we provide uniforms, we provide books, and at the end of each year, one school, the entire school gets backpacks and school supplies. So we did that for the past 2 years, and this year we already have one school, which is the backpacks are already bought. They just need to be shipped. So they will be receiving their backpacks in June.
Nice. So how you guys go about choosing a school to help out?
Well, this is where people would say that I'm biased. I don't get funding from anyone. Sometimes a few of my friends would pitch in, and everything is me. So I'm the one who decides which schools, and I focus on schools on the windward side of St. Vincent. I have it's listen. I think that's where the need really is because there are lots of other organizations which give back. They give out school supplies. But on the windward side, I think there is a greater need, and therefore I try to step in and fill that need.
So if somebody wanna help you out, how could they contact you?
So my telephone number is 347-449-9384 if anyone needs to reach me, or I can give my email address, or they can reach me on Facebook at Koko Spring Lewis. And any amount or any assistance we can get is greatly appreciated. 100% of it goes back to the community.
Right, nice, nice. So if you want to get onto her, she easy. She always on Facebook making trouble. So you must see
Good
her.
trouble.
That's play with you, man. That's, yeah, man. We appreciate you all your hard work you're doing, man. So if
Thank
I
you.
say
Thank you.
when I say Saint Vincent, what I mean to you?
Oh, Lord, me hand, me foot, me head, me belly, everything. Everything. I, listen, I didn't choose where I was born, but I'm happy that I was born in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And it just has a special place in my heart. Recently, in February, when I went home to celebrate my birthday, I said, I'm not going back. I want to travel the world. But see me on the phone, tickets to St. Vincent, tickets to St. Vincent. I always want to go to St. Vincent. Our country has a lot to offer, but we just need to explore it. It's there.
Somebody's asking if the non-profit tax exempt in New York City.
Yes, it's registered in New York.
All right, Gail. So it's registered in New York. Yeah, man. If you want to contribute, you can find her easy on Facebook, man. Yeah, I think a lot of people who live in St. Vincent do not understand how nice it is. Like, when you go back home, is that just a different vibes? Is there something different
Yes.
when you in touch that soil, man?
It's what we need. And that's where we need to go. You see friends, you meet people, and you just share with them. And come on, why are we going to share with somebody else when we can share with our own people? I always say, don't ask me to donate to any other country. I have a country called St. Vincent that I donate to. I have to donate to my people, my country. And if we are the ones out here in the diaspora, we need to uplift our country, then let us do that.
But why you so passionate though? There is something happen or somebody just instill in you, or why that happen?
Just me. That's just me. Listen, I'm loyal. I'm very, very loyal and passionate to things and people. Once you rub me the right way, you have no issues with me. But anytime you try to deceive me or something like that, then that I have nothing to do with you. But I do love my country.
Yeah. For me, I when I fell in love with St. Vincent, I was in high school and I went St. Lucia to represent St. Vincent. And that time you put your hand over your chest and the national anthem was playing. And I realized whatever I do represent 110,000 people. From that day, I take it serious, man. I always try to give back to my country.
And that's right. That's right.
It's very important. So,
Yeah.
when you're back home for Easter, how you normally celebrate Easter back home?
So, well, for us, Easter starts with Good Friday. Good Friday is like the solemn day where everybody is kind of in this solemn mood because, well, we used to go to church at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You don't eat meat because that's the day when Jesus was crucified. So it's sweet potato with either saltfish or mackerel so salt or fish. And then we go to church, and we used to wear black and white to church. I don't know if they still do that these days, but we used to wear black and white, and then we come home and we just spend the rest of the day quiet, and I don't know, maybe reminiscing or something.
But I remember when I was younger, we used to put the egg, I think an egg in water and put in the sun. I think is that what we used to do right back home?
Yes, so I tried it yesterday, but New York had no sun. It was rainy and bleaky, but I did it still. I don't even know. It came out, it looked something like a ship with the sails up in the air. But I saw other people did it home and they got similar pictures as well. But we look forward to that because that was a form of fortune telling. So the older folks, they would set the egg white, not the entire egg, just the white. So you put it in a glass of water, a plain glass, so that you can see what was formed. So I think you put it at sunrise so that the sun would get it, and then later on you went back to see what you got. So some people got wedding dress, some got coffins. Well, I don't want no coffin. I mean, coffin maybe signify that somebody in the family will pass. Um, Boats and planes. I don't know anything else that people usually get, but those were like the main ones. So as children, we look forward to that, to seeing what our future would be.
Yeah, man. So we gonna touch the book. So
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
go ahead,
hold
go
on.
ahead,
Sorry. The
go
Easter
ahead, go ahead.
weekend, you
Yeah.
can't have Easter without hot cross buns.
Come on, no
I
man. Of course.
Yes, yes. So either you make them and you make the little cross on top of them, and so on. You must have your hot cross buns
Yeah,
for Easter weekend.
that's a must. That is a must.
Yes.
So we talking growing up in Vincy. Yes, all tell us what I mean to all the growing ups. Give us some all the memories of growing up in Vincy, man. So Miss Nicholas, you think this is your time. You tell us your story growing up in Vincy.
Oh, oh boy. Growing up in Vincy, yeah, so many memories, so many memories. And I usually, well, a few years ago, I just started like writing randomly on Facebook. And then one day the thought just came, why don't you write what we used to do? Because I mean, children don't do these things anymore. And then I started, and that's where growing up in Vincy um, came from. So everything that I wrote on Facebook, I just basically put it in a book. The games we played, the chores. Saturday, oh man, Saturday was like a full day of chores.
I hate
Poor,
Saturday.
poor us.
I had to wash my
But
clothes on
these,
Saturday. I hate it. I hate it.
man, you have to wash your clothes. Yeah, you have to wash the dishes. You have to, well, for me, especially because my mom, she used to bake. So we had to go up by where the prime minister lives now. He said
Gas?
it's gas, but we
Yeah.
never called it gas. It was
Yeah.
called backwater. So we had to go up backwater to bring down the coconut shell. And you're not just bringing the shell, you have to pack it in a bag. You see like how the Chinese, they pack the laundry square. We had to pack that wrong bag, because if you didn't pack it, you wouldn't bring enough shell. You had to go back. So we had to pack the shell, put it on our head, come. Uh, it was just a lot.
I know. Somebody was saying don't forget kite flying. Yeah, the kites. Yeah, back then.
Yes.
Yeah, that was very. That
Easter
was
time, and there was a competition. I don't know if they still have that competition now, but there was a competition for kite flying, and people used to either you made it with cloth or with plastic, and mostly plastic because you didn't really have extra cloth lying around.
right. Yeah.
Right. So zombie stories. I even wrote about, you know, those baskets long ago that the ladies used to make. Um, it's called pingwing. Some people call it pingwing. Some people call it copio. They would go by the seaside. They cut them. They take the cashew off, and then they put them to dry, and that was employment for these ladies. And they made basket, they made bowls, they made fans, they made so many things. And right now in St. Vincent, we only have maybe one or two people still doing it. So that's another part of our culture that is dying. um School games, Friday used to be games day. So everybody, you're looking forward to Friday because you're gonna play all sorts of different games. and oh, Moonlight, where we played games outside as well, like Koopy, Mr. Wolf, and so on. Well, when Mr. Wolf said dinner time, everybody running because they don't want to be caught. So children nowadays, they don't know about these things because they're in the house on the tablets or watching TV.
Mm.
So their childhood is not going to be the same as what we had. And yes, I do get it that times are changing, we are evolving, technology is constantly changing. But at the same time, the children, especially those born in the diaspora, they need to know what their parents and grandparents used to do or what they did when they were children. And some of them are amazed.
Yeah, yeah. That's why we bought this book for my granddaughter because she born in America, so I really want her to grow up loving Saint Vincent and getting an idea over the culture.
Yes. And when my niece read the book and she asked her dad, she said, Dad, what is Jumbie? So he had to explain the whole story about Jumbie and telling her, well, Jumbie is like a ghost. Because some of the words are unique. They don't know these words.
Mm. Yeah, someone said that in Beckway they have the boat racing and stuff in Beckway. Yeah, so the regatta in Beckway, that's a big thing too. Yeah.
Yes, for Easter. But I think COVID kind of um cut that out, but maybe it's back now.
Yeah,
But
this year they did a relaunching of it this year. So it
oh,
looks
very
good this
good,
year.
very
Yeah,
good,
it looks
because
good. Yeah.
Easter was big in Beckway. I mean, we used to just leave and go down. You couldn't buy tickets at Easter time. So that's very good that it's back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
we were speaking about games. What kind of games you used to like to play? So me,
Oh,
a brown girl in a ring. Anybody girls was? I was
listen. Well, you see, Brown Girl in the Ring and the Farmer in the Den. Nobody wanted to be the cheese because in the end we all packed the cheese. Oh man, nobody like that.
uh, yeah,
Uh,
yeah, brown girl in a ring, man. That used to be fun. I love that one.
yeah. These children, they're missing. They are missing out a lot.
Yep.
Yep.
S- Um,
Um,
yes. So you have
okay.
something to read for us too? Or no?
So in uniquely Vincy, I think they just caught a whale in Beckway.
Yeah.
So uniquely Vincy talks about the things that make us unique as Vincentians. Yes. Um, not only on the mainland, but also in the Grenadines. And it speaks of well, first of all, it starts with the dialect that we speak, which is the first language of St. Vincent. It's not English. We have to learn English in school. Dialect is our first language, and I'm proud to speak dialect anywhere I go. And it speaks of the Madongo Fest, 9 mornings, grave lighting, blowing bamboo joints, and so on. Carnival, St. Vincent and the Grenadines is the only country with 10 days of carnival. Coconut oil, treachery, different methods of catching treachery. And whaling in Beckway, the Simos in the Grenadines, and the wedding tradition in the Grenadines, they are so different than what we do on the mainland. So, because I know they just caught a whale, I would like to read Whaling in Beckway because I found out some interesting facts about whales that I didn't know. I don't know if I have enough time to read the entire. Let's see.
So we're speaking to the doctor, Nicolette Spring, the author of two books, Uniquely Vincy and Growing Up in Vincy. Yeah, man.
Right. So I'm going to read Wailing in Beckway from Uniquely Vincy. And this book was published in April of 2025. So catching whales in Beckway is like what is done in Barley, except they catch the killer whale. This whale is not so easy to catch and is a rare occurrence. However, when it happens, the entire island of Beckway comes alive. People from the mainland journey to Beckway to get a piece of scarce whale meat. Sometimes years pass without a single whale being caught. The whaling season begins in January each year. Before the boats go out, they are blessed by a priest, and there is a festival with food and drinks. Whaling in Beckway began in 1870 by Joseph Oliver and William Wallace Jr. They had two boats. One was called Sea Yankee and Iron Duke. Whalers would go out in their boats from 5 or 6 in the morning. They take their food for the day in a whaling pan because no one is sure if or when a whale would be caught. Each boat carried 6 men who had different duties. While the whalers are out at sea, the villagers go to a local point called Borewood to watch for whales. When one is seen, they wave a red flag or flash a piece of glass in the sun to notify the whalers. These days, walkie-talkies are used by the villagers and whalers. Beckway has a rich whaling history. Whalers from Beckway often travel to other countries to teach the art of whaling. Uh, This section says the boatmen. Everyone on the whaleboat has a designated job. The one with the harpoon is called the striker. The latest was Mr. Atnil Oliver, who was called the greatest whaler man by locals. Calypsonian Jagul wrote a song for him. Atnil was the greatest whaler man. One of the men's responsibility is to sew the mouth of the whale. This is done to prevent it from taking in water because it will be too heavy and may sink the boat. Other men on the boat would wet the rope to prevent it from breaking when the whale swims into the sea. Some would have tasks related to removing the blubber or fat, and others would cut up the meat. I didn't know all of this.
But
I didn't know all of this.
I never realized that
And
people they go. 1 minute, 1 minute. I did not realize they go to other islands to teach people how to whale. That's something I
yeah,
learned, right? Yeah.
yes, they do. And even the ones in Barley too who who catch the pilot whale, they also go, they even went to Japan to talk about their method and to learn the Japanese method as well. Because St. Vincent is one of the countries who still do whaling today.
Yeah. I think Japan is big in whaling too, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, yeah,
And another important fact that I learned, I never knew that they had a striker and other people did. But when you really think about it, it makes sense. Because if the mouth of the whale is not sewn, whale is already so big and heavy, it would really turn over the boat in truth. So these men, they are brilliant.
and brave.
Yes, yes. And oh, the most interesting part that I learned is that whales travel as a family. The striker strikes the bull first, that which is the man, the male. Because if they don't strike the bull first and they strike the female, the bull comes after them. So there you
rather,
have it. Now you
ra-
know.
rather interesting. Eh?
Very interesting. And
Yeah.
it makes sense. It's the same with humans. And it's the same like with dogs and cats and even fowls. It's like that. The males are the protectors.
Wow,
Interesting.
interesting. Very
Yes.
interesting. Yeah. I see you have dancing with the cake. Could you just tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, so that's in the Grenadines. There wedding tradition is quite different. On the mainland, we just the day of the wedding, we go, we have the ceremony, we have our eat up, and then we go home. In the Grenadines, it takes like 2 weeks or a month. They have like the two families would meet up like 2 weeks before. They have the flag dancing where the male family is represented by one flag, the female is represented by the other. They would dance, and the male flag must always be above that of the female. Always. And the night before, they would have like a feast. I think they call it a sukra. They have a feast, everybody eats, they don't sleep, and then they have the wedding. After the wedding, um, another celebration the Sunday after, and the second Sunday. It's like a whole process for them. And that includes the dancing of the flag and the cake. Same idea, dancing with the cake, but the male must always be above the female cake. And it's done by the family members of the bride and groom.
Yeah, interesting. I went to a wedding yesterday, and it was rather interesting. It was a Muslim wedding, and the
Mm.
fellas, the guys eat first. The ladies have to wait until the fellas get their food. Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
it was different. It was different.
that, that's quite different.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite
So,
different.
and I mean, there are lots of people in St. Vincent who don't really know about these traditions in the Grenadines, because the Grenadines is more in line with our African ancestry. Even to the burial as well, it's not like a one-off. It's okay. For example, in Pity Martinique, when someone dies, the entire island shuts down. Everybody gathers at the home of the deceased. They cook food, they play music and stuff like that. And everybody goes to the funeral and come back and eat and have a whole big merriment. And they also bury above the ground in tombs, whereas we dig the hole and we bury underground.
Is a reason because the landscape or that's just their tradition?
I think it's because of the landscape, but but when I was writing the book, I asked a question, and some people do bury on the ground, but not very often.
Oh, nice, Miss.
So
We
more
have someone from
tradition.
Miss Gail. Tell us because you're from Union Island. Let us know if it's tradition or just because of the land. Let me know. Let us know. We love things around here. Yeah, yeah. So I want to go back to the blackfish. What's the biggest difference between catching a like the blackfish and the whaling in Becquerel? What's the biggest difference you found?
So it's two different types of whale. The whale in Barley, the blackfish is the pilot whale, and the whale in Bequia is the killer whale, which is the dangerous whale. So um, that is the one which is controlled by the World Wildlife Association, where they can only, I think it's four, they're limited to each year, and it has to be a specific size. When the whalers in Beckway catch the whale, they can't just it depends. They have to take it to a station and have it measured and weighed, and if it's not to specification, they have to let it go. But in Barley, they don't have these restrictions with the pilot whale.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. So we talk about catching things. So what about chichi? Tell us a little bit about the chichi.
Oh, well, Chichi, first thing that people need to know is that Chichi is not sea fish. Chichi is river fish. Chichi comes from I think it's the macaw river fish that lays the eggs. When it rains, the eggs are washed down to the sea. When the eggs meet the warm seawater, that's where they fertilize, and then they come back up to swimming back up in the river water, that's when they're being caught. So there are two methods of catching chitri. On the windward side, because the water is so rough, the Atlantic Ocean, we catch chitri in the river, where we set the bags, we put stones and we put like leaves, tree branches, because the fishes, they need to be cool. They don't want to be in the hot sun. And most of the time, down by the river mouth, where the river meets the sea, it's open and the sun is hot. So that's why they use the branches to keep the fish, the tree cool. However, on the windward side, on the leeward side, they don't wait. They go into the sea and they catch the tree in the sea. So that's why leeward chichi is always so clean and pretty. They don't have any pieces of bush and stone in them because they catch the chichi at night. And chichi has the people who catch chichi farmers, they know their specifics. They know when chichi gonna come. They go by the calendar. They go by the moon. They have it done back. I never knew that. I thought chichi just come whenever they feel like. But no, they know they have that method. And some of our chichi farmers, they also went to Dominica to learn their method and to teach them our method as well. So we're going places with these activities.
Nice. But is a lot of islands does it, or just like St. Vincent few other islands?
St. Vincent is the biggest on Trichy, and then Dominica. And there's one other Caribbean country, but I can't remember the name right now. But those two for sure. It's St. Vincent and Dominica who really into catching Trichy.
Oh, nice. So see, we always lead it. We always lead in everything, in music. No chichi, everything, blackfish,
Everything.
whaling.
And
Yeah,
our people are brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant people.
we just have to believe it though. Sometimes we don't think we
Yes,
believe it.
yes, yes.
We have to believe it, man. So Madongo festival. Can you tell us just a little bit at the Madongo
So
festival?
Madongo Festival just took place Heroes Day. Up, it usually takes place in Fancy, and it's everything Madongo. Bake Madongo. Bake Madongo is in a pot where they take the bake, they put it in a pot on the fire and cover with banana leaves. Then they put like a flat piece of tinning on top with fire. So the in the middle of the bake is getting heat from the top and the bottom. So everything is baked together. Some of them they put in the traditional oven as well, but mostly Madongo dumpling is fried. And everybody Vincy love fry. So fried Madongo bakes is the most popular. And that goes with either saltfish or fish or something like that.
I
But
never think.
that tradition is a windward side tradition, really, as well.
Oh, nice. Big up to all the wedding world people, there, man. Country
Big up
people.
country.
Yeah, man. I country too. We spit
Yes.
Stubbs is considered country.
Yes.
All right, so I'm
Anything past prospect is
prospect.
country.
All right,
Yes.
all right, all right. So I country people too. Yeah, man. Big up country people. So national hero. We know we have one national hero. If you was to name one other national hero, who that will be? I put you in the spot.
Yeah, yeah, big time.
Okay, let me answer first. Let me give you my answer. For me, I will put Beckett. I definitely will put Beckett.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my first choice.
I agree. I agree with that. And I think St. Vincent has a lot of national heroes, and we need to recognize them. And I've been advocating for that for years. Every independence, you honor one person from each constituency. There are everyday heroes out there. I mean, I try to highlight some of them, but what little I can do, I'm limited because I only do women in March and I do men in June, and they both just have 30 days. So that's just 30 people. But if, as an on a national level, we can highlight one shopkeeper, because that shopkeeper would be, like we said, trust back in the day. I'm sure there are people who don't know where their next meal is coming from, and he would be providing food for them. And that in itself is an act of heroism. So we need to really get the conversation going on, um naming more national heroes, because we do have a lot.
Yeah, I'm really glad they touched the shopkeeper because looking back, like those shopkeepers who keep the village together because sometimes
Yes.
we just go to the shop with a note, just a note,
It,
and
hmm.
you get your grocery. How much we trust
Yes.
each other and love each other back then, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And it still happens. It still happens in some communities. I mean, come on. Without that shopkeeper there, many people would have gone to school without a meal. So we need to really look at these people and give them a little something. Just a
Yeah.
token of appreciation.
Well said. Well said. I like the idea. One in every community maybe a little bit much, but yeah, look, not just the big names alone. I like that. Look for the smaller people them who doing a lot of great things for the community too. Yeah,
Yes.
that's very,
Yes.
very important. So tell the people them again the name of the two books that you have out.
Right. So the first one is Growing Up in Vincy, which talks about our childhood memories from the 60s, 70s, right through to the 90s. And the second book is Uniquely Vincy, which talks about everything that makes us unique in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Um, Including some of which I spoke about, like in the Grenadines, the wedding tradition and the funeral tradition and so on. Um, but yes, we are unique, and we start with our language. Our dialect is unique. It's unique to us, Vincentians, and we should appreciate it and speak it a little bit more.
Sometimes you speak and people like one time I went back home, my friend was like, "You're foreign so long and still speaking this." like,
You
like, yeah,
see,
yeah, yeah.
they don't understand. They they don't understand. They First of all, they brand it as you're talk bad. No, 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 no. You're not talking bad. You are talking the language that you should be. That's our language,
Which
and
is important because
we
our
need to embrace.
foreparents had to develop this language to survive, right? It's not just a language; it was a survival. You know.
Yes, yes, yeah, exactly. So, people should not be shutting it down. They should be embracing it, in my view. And I, for one, I write it and I talk it, and I could care less.
But I see it getting more popular. I see a lot of people doing it more often. I'm proud of it
It's
now.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So that's a good.
It's they catch it on.
yeah, yes, that's very good. So grave lighting and bamboo joint. Is that something unique to us too?
It's yes. This one is around the end of October and early November. It's All Saints and All Souls for November, and the bamboo joint. From my research, it's because of Guy Fawkes Night, so that's where that came from. But I don't know of any other country that does bamboo joint.
that was some people lose their eyebrow. It's fun, but it can be dangerous at the same time. Yeah, yeah.
Very dangerous. You, yeah, everybody, if you never get your eyebrow swinge from blowing bamboo joint, you don't have any days.
Facts, facts. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we can't touch everything. So all they go out and purchase. Tell them where they could find this book.
Okay, so the books are available on Amazon. You can just type in my name, Dr. Nicolette Spring, or the names of the books, and they would come up. However, if you need a signed copy, you can also message me or email me at Nikki Spring, Niki Spring at yahoo.com, and we can make arrangements for you to have a signed copy mailed to you. In St. Vincent, they are available at Games Book Center in Paul's Avenue and at Korea City Store and Pharmacy.
Oh, nice. So this summer you're gonna be any? I know normally you go to the picnics and stuff. This year you doing anything like that this year?
I really, for summer, I am thinking of going to London, to the London picnic. Um, I don't know about the Canada picnic as yet, but I promote my book, I market my book, I go to places wherever Vincentians are gathered. You would find me there promoting my two books. So
You,
I don't rule anything out, but they're up in the air right now.
you're gonna visit the king.
Going to
Because
London to visit the
just
king.
the king.
Yes.
Make up the king one time, man. So we're speaking to Coco. Give me a minute, Coco. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Okay.
Don't forget to share up the live and go and support our doctor, man. Nicolette Spring, Lois. I think we're family, but I got to find out that next.
Sexy Yankee, come for carnival. She say she run broke, so I lend a hand. As soon as we reach home, the woman inform me.
Mr. Kelly, good night.
She die at the strictly West Indian Koko tea.
What they say?
Singing to me Koko, honey baby
A
Koko.
special song for our guest tonight.
Sugar daddy Koko, Koko, lovey lovey Koko, Koko, give me plenty Koko. And me she pushed it, she say she no want.
Why?
And I give she built it, she say she no want. I even give she fish it, think she go love the broth. The woman take one taste and say she go let that pass. All she want is Coco, honey baby Coco, Coco, sugar daddy Coco.
Yeah, we're on YouTube too. I don't want to flag on YouTube. So we touch uniquely Vincy. So growing up in Vincy Coco, let's touch this book. Yeah, man, I love this one. This one, yeah. Let what do you have to offer us from growing up in Vincy? What the first thing you want to talk about?
Oh.
Okay,
Growing up
okay,
in Vincy.
okay. I want to talk. Let me talk primary school games days because you're into the primary school business. So let me start primary school.
So what I remember is a game called Cat and Rat.
Cat and rat. Never hear
Cat
that
and
one.
I think it's cat and mouse. Cat and Rat or cat and mouse.
Right.
Where we formed, there was like a desk in the middle of the yard, and I know they used to put like a duster on it, and you had two sides. And I think one you used to run and see who would catch it the fastest. Yeah, I think that's what
All
that
help us
gave.
out. Anybody know this game? Let us know. Let us know. We need some help. Yeah.
Yeah. So that I remember. Um, oh my God, we used to play something called ship sail.
Sail fast.
And so somebody would say sail fast, and you say how many men on board,
Yeah, and deck.
and you had to guess the amount of corn or stone that he had in your hand.
Yeah, we used to
Then
play with corn. Yeah, I remember
with
corn. We used to play
corn,
corn. Yeah.
yeah. Then there was Missy Last, she gold ring. And then they say, who gonna help? Who gonna find them? Oh my goodness. Um, well, added to that was the usual dodge and wrong dodge. But cricket was made with a ball made from tubing. So you used to melt the tubing, and that used to come into a tough, oh my God, a hard ball. If that ball hit you, geez, you cry and go home. But we used to call that ball a compo.
Compo. Yeah. Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah, compo.
Yeah. But
So we had to, improvise and make our own stuff to keep ourselves occupied.
yeah. But wrong dodge was a big thing in my school. In
Yes,
Brighton
wrong
School,
dodge.
that was a big. I think these are
And dodge.
tournaments. Yeah, I think these are tournaments with wrong dodge one time for short time. I know our
Yes,
school was.
yes, definitely they did. They used
Mm.
to have wrong, well, we say wrong dodge. They say wrong dodge tournaments in truth.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I really say don't forget to skipping rope. That was the major one. Skipping
Skipping
rope.
rope, you mean
Yeah,
vine?
yeah.
You mean skipping vine? We didn't have
Yeah,
skipping rope. We had
yeah.
to well, two different types. The one up Dixon was a kind of a vine that it would go on your skin, it used to scratch you. And down Goss by our side, it's the sea potato that we used to use as skipping rope.
How that work?
It you used to pull. It runs on a vine, but we
Yeah.
call it sea potato. It's like a green thing that it grows on the beach.
Okay.
So we take it, we pull it, we took all of the leaves off, and then we just use that as the jump rope. So that was our skipping rope.
Wow.
And even in skipping, we played. There were games. There was one called something with overhead. Where you bend down and they spin the rope over your head. There was one where they put it up between your legs and they hold you up, and they used to call that one ladder.
I know that. I know that one. That was big country thing.
Yes. Yeah, they used to oh my goodness. Yeah, so many different games, well, added to the traditional marbles and stuff like that. But it was big competition among villages. It was big.
But you think that's something that lacking that why the kids is so different? Like
Definitely. Definitely. But that, you see, we called it playing games, but that was actually socializing. We were communicating with each other. But that doesn't happen now. Everybody's head is down in a phone, on a tablet, so there's no communication. You're playing games online virtually. You're not talking, and stuff like that. And I would tell you, even when I'm in St. Vincent, my friends get upset with me because when they come by me, the first thing they ask is my Wi-Fi password, and I say I don't have. It, yeah, I'm like, no, I don't have. I don't have a Wi-Fi password. You didn't come by me to be on your phone. You come so we could talk and we could socialize and have fun. But that's where we are lacking. I truly believe that if we continued down that road, our country would have been quite different socially.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So we need to get back to the roots. That's why we're here tonight, So
Yes.
yeah, yeah. So we're talking about moonlight games. That was some of my moonlight was my thing. I used to love. I used to be a little bit scared because sometimes you see a little leaf move too fast. You get scared. But so tell us some of the games you used to play in the moonlight.
So,
Moonlight.
mm, Moonlight, basically, well, the older people, like the older children, they had their reason for playing Koopy, but we didn't know why. we
uh,
we the younger ones, we didn't know. We thought we were just going to hide and they come and they find us and stuff like that. But they had their thing going on.
other agendas, eh?
Yes. So that why they always wanted to play Koopy. But we played that. We played Mr. Wolf. We played some of the same hand games like Missy Lance and Ship Sail and so on. Um, all I know, like my grandmother's house was right by the road, so we played in the road, and she would just look outside and say Jack o' lantern. And when you hear when you hear Jack o' lantern, you in every man running inside. That was time to come in.
I know. Mm.
Oh man, these
Yeah,
people.
they would say hide and seek. You do hide and seek and hopscotch. Hopscotch was a big one too.
Yeah, hopscotch, moral. We play, but not in the night. That was like during the day we played that. Um, there was a game we played called Dibble Dubs. Dibble Dubs is like jacks, where you had like 10 stones, 10 small stones in your hand, with your hand open, and then you throw them up in the air and you turn your hand over, and the stones are supposed to fall on the top of your hand. So according to how many you got, wait, I think I said that wrong. I don't know, I can't remember. But according to how many fell on the ground, you had to throw up and try pick them up while holding the others in your hand as well. So that we played that quite a lot too. But it's similar to what is known today as jacks.
Nice. Yeah. So I see I'm Kelly talking about spin the bottle. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. But it was rather interesting growing up, man, because it was. I think the why we I think some of the thing that helped us back then because the community was more together.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's why we didn't have so much crimes and stuff like that.
Yeah, and even like Christmas tradition, all night tradition. The most all year's day, people they cook their pot with the either with the wild meat or some kind of thing. And in the night, the most they used to do was either block the road with like some blocks or some big stones and push down outside toilets. But you can't try these things nowadays. You dare not.
Yes.
Yes.
Everything different, man. Yes, yes.
Yes, a totally different place now.
Yeah. So don't forget if you want to have a question to ask, you could ask the question and we'll try help. No, we accommodate you guys with that. Yeah, yeah. So we touched toys, game of skipping. Yeah, primary school.
So the toys were made.
Right.
They weren't bought. They basically made our own toys, and starting with the slingshot, Oh my God. People are getting so much trouble with these slingshots, eh? Well, my brothers and others, not me. Because when you put a stone in that and you hit somebody, it's trouble, you know.
Yeah,
Licks. You get licks for that. And
mm,
I know they made the scooter.
yeah,
They made the scooter. They made the carts where like they push each other in them.
yes.
Um, Even the tire, the old tire from like a vehicle, they would put some old oil in it or some what they call it, tallow grease,
Greece. Some Greece.
grease
Yeah,
stick, and they would push. And these are the things that made us happy. We
yep.
were happy children. So it's quite interesting when children who are born here and in other places, when they read the book, they're like, "What? How did you do it?" Well, we had no
Yeah,
choice. We just had to do it.
yep.
Yes.
I see somebody say that making breadfruit baby. Well, this is the first I'm
Hmm.
hearing this one. I have
Yes.
no idea what's that.
So breadfruit baby is from the young breadfruit. It's kind of long. It's long instead of it's not fully developed. So sometimes they fall on the ground, and we take that and we take piece of pointer and push the pointer through to make the legs and the hands. So that was a breadfruit baby. But in Goss, we made cratter babies. So cratter is the actual penguin or copio that they made the basket with. So the root is like a cassava like. It's long. So when you cut that off, we used to pound the head, pound the head to make the baby hair. So we would pound it, wash it and stuff like that, and we braid that like nothing. That was our baby. So we had cratter babies.
Wow, I learned something today. Or maybe I forget that one. Yeah. I see girls in
Be-
rock dolls too. That's the same
because
thing.
no, ragdoll is different. Ragdoll was made from cloth, like these scrap cloth. But don't forget, we had one toy at Christmas time. So all the rest 11 months, you had to do something. You had to make your own toys. We were not that privileged. So that one toy at Christmas, however long it lasted you, when that was done, we made our own.
But is there any place in St. so that still continue these traditions? No,
I
that enough.
I don't know. Nope. I don't think people have time for these things anymore. These traditions are gone.
I think it was last year. This year, I know last year the kids was still doing bamboo. I was impressed with
Yeah,
that
they
this year.
do the bamboo joint for sure. They still do. They still do the grave lighting as well. But in terms of like making toys and that sort of thing, playing these games, actually, I saw one school I saw did some back in time games. Two schools actually did some back in time games. They did the moral and the hopscotch and so on to teach the children like what we did when we were growing up. But apart from that, these things are not done.
So we need to get back to the roots. We have to get back to
Yes,
the roots. Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, we need it. Yeah, man. So growing
Yes.
up in Vincy, yeah, man. All tell us what I mean to all you. So tell us what I mean to all you. Growing up in Vincy, we need to find out and know what I mean. Yeah, man, because it's very important that we share these stories, keep them alive so that the next generation will know and pass it on to their kids and their grandkids. Yeah. So anything else from the growing up in Vincy you want to touch?
Uh, well, um, it there's a section in there that talks about flour Vincy style because it says Vincentians love flour.
Okay.
Everything is flour. So it talks about let me just read the first two paragraphs. It's a flour Vincy style. Hello. We Vincy love a flour. We use flour in everything. We have our own flour factory by the East Caribbean group of companies located in Camden Park. We call it Flour Mill, Flour Pop. If you never had Flour Pop, you missed out. This was the meal to hold you over until the food was done cooked. How it is made. You bring water to boil with 2 bay leaves and some sugar. Mix flour and water in a bowl. Stir consistently to avoid lumps. Lower the fire and add flour paste slowly while mixing constantly. Keep stirring to avoid lumps. Add full cream or coconut milk. Add a dash of spice, cinnamon, and some vanilla essence. You keep stirring and make sure to test for the consistency. You ever had flour pop?
Yeah, man.
Flour pop was the thing.
But you have to be careful if it could get lumpy too, right? So you have
Right.
to
That's
know.
why
Yeah,
it's you have to keep storing. You have to
yeah,
keep
yeah.
storing it so it doesn't come lumpy, but flour pop sweet.
Yeah. So them tongue people must like, what they talking about?
Yeah, but flour pop. Well, listen, when you hungry, man, you just make some flour pop, and that holding you over until it's time for dinner or lunch or something. But flour pop, man.
So something that you ate back home is unique to like in a popular, but you did it before. Something that you could share with us that you made before I eat before back home. What is not popular?
Turtle.
Turtle?
Yeah, and we used to float crabs, some bluish purplish crab. They were in Goss mangrove, and we used to float them. We put the water down in the hole. I forgot the I can't remember the name of them crabs.
Mm,
Colin might know. Colin might remember. But
mm.
you take the water and you throw the water down in the hole, and the crabs used to come out. Tululu. The crabs used to come out. We call them Tululu crab. Man, you float them, you get two crab, you go and bust a pot. And same with turtle when turtle because back then you could have catch turtle anytime. There were no restrictions. So when we get turtle meat, we cook it. We make it pot with turtle.
Oh my god. I think I ate it one time, but I never really eat it too much. Yeah, turtle. Yeah.
Yeah, turtle. And the in growing up in Vincy too, it talks about the turtle eggs, which people used to dig for and stuff like that. And one Sunday afternoon, a turtle came up. It wanted to lay, but because it was in the day and everybody was there, they had to turn it back. The turtle was crying, crying
Shiwale. Oh my god.
naturally crying, but they had no choice. They just and there was this guy, a man called Mr. Warren. He stood on the back of the turtle and ride the turtle go back in the sea. Crazy things.
Oh man. So what about Manico and iguana? That's
Hmm.
yeah, that's something that
Still,
still unique. But unique to Saint Vincent though? I know. I know
I
iguana
don't
man,
know.
but Manico, I'm not sure about Manico.
They call manico opossum, but to us is manico. We eat manico. They don't really eat manico like that, but to us it's a big thing. Manico, agouti, iguana. Those three are like the biggest, but especially manico, big. The
Well me.
iguanas come down, but the manico you have to go and actually look for them up in the mountain. But iguanas, they are like close by sometimes.
Yeah, I used to eat them, but I stopped eating them. I don't really eat.
I
Well,
love manico. I wanna eat iguana, but manico, nah, too sweet. Too sweet. I have to eat it. I
real
love
country,
manico.
real country woman style, man. Yeah, she said I have to eat it.
Yes, manico sweet.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. So hold on 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Okay.
Oh,
Good night, Miss Lois.
start to wave,
Marcia, good night.
start to whine, start to jump. Vincy mash up in non-stop. Start to wave, start to whine, start to jump. Vincy mash up in non-stop. No sweeter place like Vincy on earth. Saint Vincent, my homeland of my birth. Intentions of every creed and race. Displaying itself for carnival day. Hey, Vincy mass in my land, masqueraders inside the band, jumping up to and off the beat, jab jab coming down to the streets. It don't matter where you come from, represent for St. Vincent strong. Wave a rock show where you belong. Then join with me and come sing this song. Sing, oh, I am a Vincy, a true Vincy. Sing,
If you have any questions,
Vincy.
and you want to talk about anything, let us know. Let us know.
Peggy with 10 days of jumping up, 10 days of waving up, 10 days of whining.
Any question all you have,
See my shopping,
anything all you want to talk about before she get to go.
10 days of
Where the doctor,
10 days
Nicholas,
up. Vincy my
and
shopping up,
Miss Spring Lois is in the building.
working hard in the cold. Back and set are ready to go. It's festival time again, so I'm coming home. Can't wait to see me friends them by me door. I miss the sunset.
Tell you.
I miss the high road. I miss the wet fets. Can't wait to start sweat. I miss the strong rum, grapefruit and oil down, blackfish and saltfish. That is how what true session the song sing.
Yes, yes. How come we talk about St. Vincent? We instead of talk about the strong rum. Strong rum and black wine. Do they still make black wine?
Other people make black wine now. I know of two other people who make a different version of the black wine, but the traditional one that we know, that's no longer good. Yeah, but
We shall have a question for you. What do you think about the new funeral culture? You pay attention to that?
I don't like it. I don't
Why?
like I see people enjoying themselves, but to me, funeral is something that's solemn. And I always say, God forbid anybody from me pass and I have to organize a funeral. There wouldn't be no steel ban, the steel pan. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't tell them when I die, anybody playing soca, any kind of music like that at my funeral, I choking
Yeah.
people. I gonna choke.
No, no. I no.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm wondering, are they really thinking of the family? Come on. No, it's
I think
I
it's
don't
time
know.
and
Yes,
place.
life is about changes and we evolve, but I am not into that funeral jump up thing.
Yeah, I think it's time and place for everything. I think it's time to be
Yes.
serious.
Yep,
Yeah, I don't.
exactly.
Yeah, I will never endorse that. Yeah.
And another thing, they don't want to sing if you don't have any food. Well, don't sing. Don't
Wait.
sing. You
They
don't
don't
have to
wait.
sing.
Wait. Back up.
Yeah.
They don't want to say we don't have food.
So
No, so
so yeah, I was having the conversation because listen, I'm not afraid to say how I feel, right? So of course I was talking. I say anybody could be dead. Don't think that all are gonna come and jump. They say, well, they won't sing. People don't sing if you don't have any food. I said, well,
Mm,
okay, then they wouldn't sing.
mm.
So that's the new thing now. It's crazy.
So you have to have food. Yeah, I think they were saying is a big thing too. You have to have food and alcohol. You must have food and alcohol.
Yes,
Mm,
yes.
mm, mm.
But when they had that, when the law was made that there shouldn't be any alcohol in the cemetery, I agreed with it because I don't think we need alcohol in the cemetery.
Because I heard some people even go to church and drink like, with the beers and drink in the church too.
Embarrassed. Can you imagine you just done sing in a choir at a funeral and you drinking 3 for 10? Come on.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
I know. I say Rachel say she don't mind the gospel. I don't mind the gospel soca, but I'm talking about the secular music that the regular
Yeah,
soca songs I'm speaking about. No, I don't think I could. No, I can
yeah.
handle that.
No, no,
Yeah,
no, no, no,
gospel,
no.
any form of gospel is okay for me, but when it go to
Mhm.
like and there's regular soca music, no, I won't. No, I can't support that.
Nope, nope.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
So
Yeah.
another unique I think this one is unique to our area because I've never heard anybody else done it. We used to make almond sugar cake. And that's like when school closed and we have vacation, we used to go. It's on Connery Long Stretch. They have a lot of almond trees. So we used to go there. We pick the almonds, we pound them, and then, you wash them, and we made sugar cake, like peanut sugar cake, but with almonds. So we used to call them, well, we don't say almond, we just say Hammond sugar cake.
Country thing, Hamad. Heist.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I
and
see
I
one
don't, I
schoolmate,
don't
one
know of any
schoolmate
other
saying good night to
place.
you. Yeah.
Hmm.
No, I was saying I
Yeah.
see one schoolmate saying hi to you.
Oh, hi.
Suzanne, good night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, that's not popular. We used to eat a lot of
Mm-mm.
almonds, but we used to eat a lot of almonds, but not making
But
sugar
it
cake.
tastes good though. Tastes real
We,
good.
yeah, we didn't have the time to go take them home. We eating them right there.
Yeah. So that
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was another pastime for us.
Yeah, yeah. That's so, okay. So when you go back home, some of the places that you must touch, you must go visit when you go back home. Some things you have to do when you go back home.
Moscow salt pan. Not Brighton salt pan. Oh, we are
Oh yeah.
salt pan. That's a must.
I never think I went there though. I never think I went there. So why is so special to you?
Maybe the 200 and something steps you have to walk down.
That's an exercise all by itself.
Listen, when you go down south, but I think it's 225 steps or something in that range. The next day you can walk. And they are so shallow, eh? They they're not, there's a specific I think it's 8 inches for a step. Those are less than 8 inches. So you're taking real tiny steps. So you're taking your own sweet time. It's a lot of steps, but the view, it's amazing. The water is just really, really nice. It's a good place to hang out. So I must visit Owe Salt. Yeah.
And any place else?
And oh, sorry, Beckway. Did I forget Beckway?
Oh, that's a sin. That's a sin.
No, 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 wait.
That's my favorite place in the
Like,
world. I
yeah,
love
man.
Beckway
Have
is
to go
just
to Beckway.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
You must
I
touch
just
Beckway.
love Beckway. There's this calm, this sereneness about Beckway. It's just a vibe. It's just a vibe. Must go to
Yeah.
Beckway.
Must. Yeah, yeah. Me, Beckway is my place. I have to touch
Yes.
Beckway. Even for one day, couple hours, I have to go there and
Yep. One day is enough, but you
yeah.
must touch Beckway.
Mm. Yeah, man. So, anything else you guys wanna ask the doctor before she leave us? Yeah, man. It's always a privilege. Yeah, man. So all tell them again before so a lot of people
Wait,
just join us. So
can
tell them.
hold on. I want to read
Yeah.
one poem to them that
Y-
says Vincent. I also have a book of poems, but I don't really push it like that.
Okay.
So this one is called Vincentians. We are the friendliest in the Caribbean, says many people of Vincentians. Across Europe, Asia, and around the world, Vincentians are embraced by all. Visitors to our island are amazed at the hospitality that Vincentians demonstrate so commonly. The friendliness and warmth they portray surely makes everyone enjoy their stay. Local food and drinks are shared. Healthy conversations can't compare. Comfortable accommodations all around, ensuring visitors sleep comfy and sound. Vincentians are one for all and all for one, especially when it comes to outside competition. Everyone fully supports the participant. Vincy is the best, is the chant. All in all, everyone loves we Vincy's with our unique people qualities. Vincy's are the best, they say. They certainly know how to make your day.
Come on, no.
Vincy's.
Vincy to the
Vincy's.
world. Proud Vincy up inside here, man.
Proud
Yes.
Vincy, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Anywhere
So,
you go, Vincy.
yep. So
Yep.
tell them again where you could find the books.
Yes. So the books Growing Up in Vincy and Uniquely Vincy are available on Amazon.com or in St. Vincent. They're available at Games Book Center, Paul's Avenue, and Korea City Store and Pharmacy in Kingston. If you need a signed copy, you can message me or email me, and we can make arrangements for you to have a signed copy mailed to you. Or if you're in close proximity to Brooklyn or Long Island, I can deliver to you.
Nice. Yes, yes. So, okay, you could give us 10 more minutes to line with us for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
good?
I good, I
All right.
good.
All right. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
So they want to know if you're coming to Toronto. She says she's not sure as yet.
Well, now the pressure is on. The pressure is on. The pressure is on.
The pressure is on there.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So we still have time. You still have time. You know. Yeah.
Yes,
To
but I'm
decide it.
actually planning to have a book signing in Toronto and Montreal
And that'll be later on this year.
later on this year. Yes. Mhm.
So if only see her in the picnic, she could be in Toronto. So don't worry, she'll be here. Strictly Vincy tonight.
Turning me on. Never knew love was so strong, like a remote control. You have my mind and my soul. Keep loving me, 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 keep loving me.
Yes, man. Keep loving us, man. We loving Vincy right about now, man. We just showcasing and showing off on Vincy, man. So, Miss, the doctor, how, I don't think we could go back to like how we grew up, but some steps you can take to get back to some of the traditions that very important to us. Some of the things that we can do.
So, well, we can start by having a copy of Growing Up in Vincy in every home.
Amen.
But it was recommended by a few people that the schools should have a copy of Growing Up in Vincy, um, because what people are saying, the books that they are learning from are Caribbean books, nothing about St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And a few teachers express that they rather use my books, which are the Growing Up in Vincy and the Uniquely Vincy, because they can talk about an author that they know or that the kids can relate to. And as a matter of fact, I'm working on a project right now, which I was asked to do by a teacher. They want something to teach reading comprehension, but it must be based on Vincy stories because the children cannot relate to what they are reading in the books that are used in school now. So I think that's where the start comes. So it has to be in the homes and in the schools.
Yeah, especially primary schools. If we get them in the
Yeah.
primary school, that'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So all to make it happen. All to call up somebody who fall into somebody who knows somebody. Tell them we need these kind of books in the school, man, because it's very important that from a young generation that the kids can really get know the culture and they'll be more patriotic to the country too. You know?
Yes, yes, definitely.
I think that's one thing lacking. I must say, I think that's very lacking in St. Vincent. The patriot, we're not patriotic. I do not think we patriotic people. I do not think so.
No, no, we big up other people. We don't big up ourselves or our own. We
Yeah,
we think that everybody else can do it, but a Vinci can't. I guess maybe we hold Vinci's to very high standards.
all those standards. You know what? I don't know, man.
Yeah, yeah, something. But I
Uh,
mean, come on.
some people ask me why I play so much Vinci music. It's like,
It,
uh,
it's
like
a Vinci show. It's everything Vinci.
I know. I just love my people. I just love my country, man. I was like,
Yes.
eh,
Come
I think
on.
I know we can do anything, and we just have it. We just have to just believe it and support each other. And do you think we support each other enough?
That's a good question.
Okay. Let me answer.
Sometimes.
I will say no. I will say no. 100%.
Sometimes it depends. It depends on what.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Let me take it first. I think if you make it, if you make it, then people will gravitate to you. But to get to that place, it's very hard for them to support you. That's all. That's my experience.
we don't like we is a true saying.
Yeah.
Um, it doesn't matter what it is. In the poem, I said Vincentians unite when it's against somebody else.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
have the war, food war, Vincy and Grenada, all Vincy would come together against Grenada. But
Right.
you see, to support DJ Said or to support Koko, it ain't gonna happen. You're gonna get the pull down, you're gonna get the negative talks and stuff like that.
The
It's not going
excuses.
to
You
happen.
go hear the excuses. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But let me
Yeah.
get a story, right? Before I used to do a Sunday. I used to do play soca on a Sunday, and somebody like, oh yo, I don't really like this soca on the Sunday. If you do Saturday, I'll support you. So we do Saturday. I still waiting for the support.
Excuse.
I still waiting for the support. I still waiting for the support. You know, like, we always have
No.
excuses, man. Yeah.
Listen, you just have to do you. And I believe in destiny. Our destinies are already written. So whether or not you get the support, you're still gonna do what you're gonna do. And I'm gonna talk about myself. I wrote my book. I didn't set out to write a book, but I ended up with a book. The second book I wrote, but the first book was just writing and I just put it together. But I pushed my books. I go all over the place and I market my books. And now I'm seeing people going all over the place and marketing their books too. They never used to do that. Please. They used to just write their books and that's it. But now I went to Vincy picnic, I went to England, all over. And now I'm seeing authors going all over too. And I'm just, okay, all right, good job.
So you're a trendsetter now.
Long time, long time. But listen, they would never admit it.
I know. Yeah, man, that's how it is. Yeah, so we're speaking to the doctor, Miss Nicolette Spring Lois. So wait, are we family? I need to find out this.
Listen, always a family.
Always a family.
You know, most Vincentians married to their own family.
What?
Vincy is a small place. You must. Let's not go into that. But if you really check it out, come on. Everybody related. Everybody related.
Oh, I see Rachel is saying maybe you can do a project where people can donate books to their primary school.
Yes, I actually, thanks, Rachel. Thanks for that suggestion. I was thinking of asking people, adopt a classroom, just one classroom, and you just send books or whatever to that classroom and have them shared. If each person adopts a classroom and give them like what they need, our schools would be in much better positions. And like with the books, we donate to the library and the children would have access to books. It's good. And quite a few people donated books to, as a matter of fact, when the book, one person purchased, I believe, 12 copies and donated to 12 schools.
Oh, that's interesting. That's good.
Yes.
So if you guys want to give back to all the old school, it's a good thing, you know. Especially, I think, especially from the primary schools, good stuff from the primary schools. It'll be real nice for us. Yeah. So all don't be shy. All don't hit up the schools them and tell them you want to donate a book to the schools. It'll be nice. Yeah. Hold on. Good night, brass. Any more questions you guys have to ask? Any suggestions, anything?
Everybody with the Vincy, the nice program for a good time. Meet and greet and jumping, sharing one love. Some of them you don't see till around this time. Displaying their sexy body and looking so fine. Want to see them dance, want to see them shake. To see boom boom roll, it's out of this world. I can't wait for festival time again, just to get behind them and join them. Then forget about all this sorrow and pain, just to get behind them and join them. So give me room, let me jump when I come to play. I just want to get behind them and join them. A big boom to jump hands to make my day. I just want to get behind them.
Yes. So I see you have Saturday Fun Day. What is that? Saturday Fun Day.
Oh, that's after you finish all your chores and you get to play. So it's playing all of those things that we spoke about with the like the skipping rope and stuff like that. After you finish all your chores, then you could leave the yard and go somewhere else and have some fun.
Wow. But I don't really think okay, country. I grew up mostly in the countryside. But when I moved to town, it was totally different though. Like my friends, they do different things, and the way of life and living was totally different. I find in the city.
Yep, it
So this is
is.
more, yeah, yeah. This is more tongue thing. A country and leeward thing we talking. Building the own.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes. Because when the book just came out, some people said that's not growing up in Vincy. I said that's my experience growing up in Vincy. I can only write about my experience. I grew up in the
Right.
countryside and I went to school in Kingston. So if you used to go on the wharf to dive for pennies, I can't swim. So you can't tell me that's not growing up, Vincy. We had two different experience. So if you want, you can go and write about your experience, but I could only write about what I experienced growing up in Vincy.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah,
I know because,
you
but it's
know,
good. It's good to learn different things because, like for me, it was an eye opener when I was went in the city. I was like, wow, this is different. So I was
it's
learning something different too, right?
yes, it's completely different.
Mm. But it's still Vincy, with us, and
Same Vincy.
yeah, Leeward and country speak differently too.
Yes,
We touch a bit
yes,
of that for us.
it's true. Oh boy.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So we speaking to the doctor. She have two books out. All go out and support. Please go out and support the books, man, because it makes sense. She just write the books, and people that are reading the books are buying the books, right? So we need them in the kids' hands. If you could donate to a school or to a kid, especially your grandkids and your kids, them men who born in foreign, buy a book for them and they read it and get familiar with Saint Vincent and the Grenadines. So, Miss Nicolette, before you go, anything else you have for us?
Um, I must say thanks for the support because Vincentians have been supporting me and the books. So I'm really, really appreciative of that. Um, I plan to write some more, but there's a school, a private school in St. Vincent. They bought, I believe, 15 copies of the book of Uniquely Vincy. And it's basically for them to use as a social studies for information in their social studies class. I don't want to say the name, but I just want to thank them and all other supporters. Thanks for always being there for me. And I always say 100% goes back into education because I give back to education from my pocket. So thank you, thank you.
Wait, hold
And
on, hold on,
thanks.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't go
Oh,
so fast. Hold on, hold on. Repeat that again. Tell them 100% the money go back into education. So when you buy the
yes.
book, it's still helping more kids, right?
Yes, exactly. So you're not only giving them knowledge about long ago, what we did long ago, but you are also educating the future when you buy Growing Up in Vincy and Uniquely Vincy.
Wow. It seems like after Beckett, I'll put your name up for nomination for Hero National. I'm proud of. I'm real proud of what you're doing, man. You know, hope people continue to support you, and you
Yes, thank
continue to
you.
doing a wonderful, wonderful job, and you have good health and strength, and live long to see
Thank you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause we need more people like you, man, in the community that giving back.
Yes. I mean, and I always tell people it's not difficult. If you're gonna buy a coffee for $6, I mean, it's your choice. I can tell you what to do with your money. You're the one working for it. But if you put $6 one week, let's say on a Friday you don't buy that coffee, 4 Fridays, 6 4's $24. $24 is like $50 home. So you don't have to have $1 million lying around to give back. And that $24 could buy a backpack for a child who is in need. And don't come with no excuse, oh, the mother gone carnival, or the mother this or the mother that. Forget about that. You're helping a child. You're not looking at what the parent is doing. You're looking at the greater good, what the child is getting from you giving them a backpack. So if everyone could get into that mindset or that frame of mind, I mean, and give back, our country would be better off. We can always depend on the government. We are the government.
Facts. So before you go, tell them again, boy, I'm a charity, please, because I see a lot of people just join us, so they missed that. What you were saying about your charity?
Oh, okay. So it's my charity is Dr. Nicolette Spring Charitable Foundation Inc. It gives back to education in St. Vincent, where we supply book bags and other school supplies to each year we give an entire school. Last year we gave to the Sandy Bay government school. Apart from that, we sponsor school meals for some children because it's difficult for some parents, and a meal is like $10 a day. So we sponsor school meals, we sponsor school uniforms, and some schools with tuition, we pay tuitions for some students. Anything to do with education and there is a need, we try our best to see how much we can assist. When you buy either of my books, Growing Up in Vincy or Uniquely Vincy, 100% of that goes right back into the charitable foundation, which in essence goes back into the future generation and educating our children.
Wow. So all they have no excuse not to go out and support. Just you could buy one book, two books, three books, whatever. Yeah, man. Very important. I will do that and support. Because it's going to a worthy cause. But see, this is one of the reasons why we have Vince Lam for exactly this moment. People see we come and dance up and have a good time, but for us, this is the moment. This is the kind of thing that we like to promote. We like to promote people who doing positive thing for Saint Vincent and the Grenadines. So tonight is very special for us to having you on tonight. That we're gonna help you spread your word and the mission that you're on.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity.
I want to Koko, and they contact Koko. She always ready. So big up Koko, man. We really appreciate you. Thanks again for giving us your time. And anytime you wanna, come on, just link me up. We here for that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's
All
what we
right.
here for,
Thank you
man.
so much.
And if
Hopefully,
you,
I see
if
you
you,
guys in Toronto.
hey, if you come to Toronto, you have to come in the studio. Make certain tell me we can
Yes,
organize something.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. All right.
We'll make that arrangement.
All right. Thanks again.
All
Appreciate you.
right.
All right.
Thanks,
So before
everyone. Have a good night.
before
Thanks
you
for
go,
your support. Oh,
one more time, tell them we can find the books, please, before you go.
books are available on Amazon.com and at Games Book Center, Paul's Avenue, and Corez City Store and Pharmacy in Kingston. Thank you for your support, guys.
Yes, I remember 100% of the money going back to the kids there in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, right? So thanks again. See you soon.
Yes.
All right, thanks.
Alrighty, thanks.
All
Bye.
right,
Good
bye-bye.
night.
Bye.
Uh-huh.
Night.
Bye.
So much women in the place and they hungry, hungry for action. From the north, south, east and west they come in to jam. Lovely body with the friends with the minds program for a good time. Meeting, greeting, jumping, sharing one love. Some of them you don't see till around this time. Displaying their sexy body and looking so fine. Want to see them dance, want to see them shake, to see boom boom roll.